GM Sprinkles here with day 16 of my 30 days of world building, and today we're talking about the speculative element of our story. So whether that is the science fiction warp drives or whether the fantastical magic in the fantasy world, let's get world building. To use soul magic or spiritual power, it costs energy, and its power depends on the person's soul. The beast souls can manifest their soul into a spiritual companion, and with enough training and practice, and with enough spiritual power, they can actually turn into an animal as well. They can also dismiss this spirit by absorbing it back into their form, therefore hiding it from view. However, this is a very exhausting ability. Any wounds or injuries that your beasts take, you take yourself, and vice versa. Shadow Soul power is one of the most exhausting powers to use, as it's the largest tax on your spiritual reservoir. Anything they can lift or carry will also go with them when they dissipate into nothing but smoke and shadows, and they can take that with them when they reform. Now, because of that, this is a very exhausting ability as well, so doing this for a long period of time can be quite taxing and even cause death if using too much. The Twin Soul power is the least taxing power out of all the other ones, as all it allows you to have is a second spirit watching over you. It does cost a little bit more to use if you want to use that to enhance one's own strength or speed or intellect by absorbing their power into your own. This is very, very exhausting to do so. The War Soul power allows the user to bind a weapon to their soul and increase their effectiveness with that weapon. This is a low cost to your spiritual reservoir, but what does cost more is if you were to summon that weapon to you, or if you were to rather bind a weapon is to create armor or create a weapon out of nothing. There is a fifth type of magic which is very unknown and very deadly, and is believed to be only used by cursed people. It's called the Consumer power. It's very hard to use and not everyone can actually learn it, and it requires using your soul to manifest dark energy, and it does require using others' souls. A person is only born with one soul power and cannot have two, even if mixing genes. And mixing genes will always result in a soulless with no powers at all. And that's day 16 done. And now we can move on to day 17 where we start to really focus in on our mood and genre.